Take my glasses off.
You guys have a beef with my Korean Jesus?
No.
Okay, because he's the shit.
I do have in my asshole though.
I've done some research on Korean Jesus, bro. I honestly, I have no idea how he got there, bro. I have no idea.
Korean Jesus?
Yeah, bro. How he get there? Like you obviously have the missionaries in the 50s and the Japan War, and then they became independent. Yada yada yada, and then
let me introduce you
Lucas,
to.
You're super loud now.
Yeah.
Hold on, don't. Yeah, here's the thing. There you go. I just don't want you to turn yourself down too much. All right. So what were you saying, Lucas?
Camilo,
Yeah.
let me introduce you to a little thing called the Crusades.
right, the Crusades were in the 1500s, bro. We're talking about the 1950s after the Japanese Empire left Korea. Crusades were not involved at all in the Asian movement. You know what I mean? We might get to
But
maybe Europe.
Same idea, just less violence.
I get it, but like, if you want to convince a bunch of people from where I'm from, Colombia, it took them 500 years to convince them that Jesus was, one of us, blah, blah, blah. To convince the Asian world that Jesus is one of them doesn't make sense because Jesus never mentions Asia, first of all.
Sure.
That's what I'm trying to get into as far as like how religion jumped into the Catholicism in Korea, especially. Joke aside, like how the fuck did he get here, man? Like, because the power of Buddhism, the power of like other religions are stronger. Like, there's no Korean Jews unless, maybe they are, but really, how did Yahweh get there if that's the case too?
Sure.
Shout out to Korean Yahweh.
Okay. Korean Yahweh. Korean Jesus.
How'd you get there?
What's going on? I was like, I
drink this.
He knew I wasn't
by
making.
itself.
He knew I wasn't making Jello shots. That's for sure.
Making some bitters, so that's
Sure.
why.
Yeah, when I was managing the hotel beverage up in Maryland, which is why I left Miami, was to take that fucking job, or one of the reasons. I was making my own bitters, and the best one was lemongrass, passion fruit, and lavender.
I make my own bitters.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, actually, and I called Marcos, Dark Sun. He's been on the show. I called Marcos, and he gave me the recipe for the jalapeno foam, so I incorporated that.
I'm gonna have to talk to him because that was trademark.
Yeah, so it was good, man. It was good. Here. So it was really, really cool. It was we call it the Chesapeake Sunset. So we took pineapple. We did a house infused pineapple, tequila, and then we took a piece of one of those pineapples after it was soaked, and we would soak those in Aperol. So we'd pour it in there with the pineapple soaked tequila, the jalapeno foam, blah blah blah. It was fucking delicious. Actually, I should play the video. I made actual videos of each one of them. Hold on, we are recording, but. Oh man, I wonder how easy it would be to find.
How do you
them.
end up with Polar, by the way?
What's that?
How do you end up with that can of soda?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, because I don't drink as much soda, so carbonated water is this is
Just
Pol-
it's Venezuelan, that's why.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, unless it
flavored?
got bought out.
This one's blueberry lemonade.
Unless it
It's
got
delicious.
bought out.
Love your
Yeah, it's
flavored
Venezuelan
sparkling
product.
water. I hate flavored sparkling water.
Wait,
Yeah.
like even lemon and lime?
I have to add the lime myself. I can't drink the one that's
Nah.
they add the lime.
I don't have a problem. Although the thing about LaCroix is that, or LaCroix, is that some of they have this limoncello flavor, and I'm like, really? But that's all they had. Just like, buy one, get one free is the only time I buy any of these because always one of them's on sale, and I drink enough of them that, so. And then
But
Elena started
does that
drinking
one
them.
taste decent or no?
No, it tastes like lemon pound cake.
All right, but-
I'm not even exaggerating. It's
but when
exactly
you-
what it tastes like, and it's awful.
American palate, bro.
When you
It's gonna
drink
do really
the
well. It's gonna do
sparkling
well
water,
here.
sorry.
Yeah.
When you drink the sparkling water and you put lemon in it, from the time that you do like just sparkling water that has lemon flavored, it's completely different. It doesn't
Sure,
taste the same.
of course it doesn't taste the same, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
The other one bothers the shit out of me.
It's so like sparkling water, even plain, is so refreshing. And if I get a flavor that I like, and the blueberry lemonade, like it doesn't have a lot. Actually, this one you might like because it's super, super light on the flavoring.
What are you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to say?
Well, no,
What do you
'cause
like the
some-
blueberry? What are you trying
No.
to say, bro?
you
But
remember
some
that?
of them are like
Yeah.
super, super flavorful, and it's a little too much. And these are it's like an essence.
Do you
of
remember that,
blueberry and a lemonade?
Remember that thing we used to make fun of? It was like strawberry lemonade. Oh shit, nigga!
Strawberry lemonade?
like we go to a restaurant
Oh yeah.
and then they're like, oh, you got strawberry lemonade? Oh shit! It's like that shit over here. Like,
I noticed that.
how was the Boy Scouts?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I really do suggest it to anyone with a boy.
I remember going with him for his little car races, where he pushed the balsa wood. They
dude.
give you like a block and you have to carve it yourself. And then recently, I found out that there's like not second hand, but there's like special bearings or something like that you can put in the wheels that make the wheels go faster and like can get you
Graphite
disqualified. What's that?
You know,
Graphite
South Park
powder.
episode?
Yeah, what's that?
You ever seen the South Park episode where they?
No. Is there one?
There's oh bro, you gotta watch it. They defy the laws of physics.
Does that feel good?
No, I'm just trying to see if color changed to white or dark. That's fine. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
the little shirts, the little kids. they discover warp speed. So now
You gotta zoom out, bro.
The
head's
universe police wants to know if the humans are ready for actually, joining the universe. But obviously, they are not.
Hey, turn on like another light, bro. I don't think it's bright enough. Just please.
It's like the Walmart effect.
Fuck.
Hi, welcome to Target.
You don't exercise anymore,
I don't what?
Seth?
What's that?
Did you exercise before? Yeah, you do exercise.
Yeah, dude. I freaking run now. I've been using the bike because unfortunately, all the running I've been doing, my body's just not ready for it yet. So I ended up getting like fluid in my knee. And
Oh, I had to ask Camilo about that knee shit too, because I think my knee's starting to fuck with me.
yeah, I started doing a lot of yoga now, and you can feel there's one tendon that's just really, really tight still. Since I stopped running, it's gotten better. But yeah, like when I would run, I couldn't even like come home and like do a squat just because like my knee had like swollen a little bit. So I was like, all right, I gotta stop
So
fucking running.
what do you do now? How do you get?
I don't run.
Out?
I use the bike every other day, and I'll do yoga. Usually it's like bike yoga, bike
the
yoga.
bike, in-home bike.
And yeah, you saw the
Station.
one we have, like it's like a Peloton, but it's a Nordic track version, which is a much better option. Few things. One, it's cheaper. Two, it doesn't come with these freaking proprietary clamps for your shoes, and you don't lose your freaking warranty if you want to change the pedals. Two, it has incline and decline. So when you're on the bike, if you're doing like a mountain trail one and it inclines, for the video, your bike will move back and it'll simulate the tension or the resistance that you would normally get. It's just such a better option. You get a free year of the fucking service and also I could plot a map. So I could be like, I want to go from here to here, and it'll use Google Maps and images to show me if I wanted to like bike to your house, Camilo. Like it would use Google Images and it would simulate the incline. Dude, it's just such a better option. Yeah, dude.
But
it's just badass.
There is no incline and decline. You live in Miami. It's all flat.
Well, I mean,
we have a
there's
lot of
slight-
bridges, bro.
There's a slight. Yeah, that's true. That's true. With the bridges.
Two bridges, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm with
Well,
Lucas.
no, there's one.
I'm with you, Lucas.
Yes, there
This
is, bro.
fucking-
I mean, you used to bike here a lot.
I bike all the time.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. You still do?
Yeah, I bike today all the way to South Point.
That's cool.
Point.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then back. And
Fuck
then
that.
33 kilometers.
People after work, they go work out. They're like,
What's
you
a-
coming? I'm like,
what's a-
no.
What's the American time for 33 kilometers?
American
right.
time is about 20 miles.
20 miles,
American
okay.
time or distance?
Celsius time, and then you got Fahrenheit.
So you add a quarter. So the way, like, if you wanted to go from miles to kilometers, what you would do is you would have it, and then you take a quarter of that half, and then you add the half and the quarter together. That's going to get you the mile. So 100 miles, for instance, and you have it. That's 50. You add a quarter of that half. That's about what, 12, 13? That's how you get to 63 miles.
Oh, really?
You
Yeah.
just ask Siri.
So is that kind of like?
Or you could, do it in your head, maybe a little bit
Oh, that
smarter
works.
about it.
Come on, man.
the
I
half-
can do math,
so-
but that one, I leave
No,
that to
you
Siri.
take
I
a
leave that
quarter of the.
You have it, and then you take a quarter of the half, and you add the half and the quarter together. That's going to get your roughly your kilometers.
half
Is that-
of the kilometers and a quarter of the kilometers.
Half of the kilometers. So in other words,
So 15. So it'll be like 16. You said
so
100,
we're 100. So we're 100 kilometers. Okay, half of that is what?
50 miles.
Okay, and a quarter of that is what?
12 something.
Okay, so 50 plus 12 is 62.
Oh, that's what it is, and that works every time.
It works.
Yeah,
every,
so now 33 kilometers.
Yeah, do 33 kilometers.
So going from 33 kilometers from, I'm pretty sure
but
you
like
take the
16.
30. What's that?
16.
I can't. Dude, I have the actually I have the calculation somewhere written down.
Alright, so
that
it's
one's
like
a little bit
16
different.
and then.
But I never
4,
give a fuck how
20.
the other way around as much. I usually just want to know. Wait, how many kilometers is that? Because we're always worried about Celsius time here
That's right.
on this show.
Is that kind of like central? Peak, but it's more.
And then now Lad's getting a phone call.
No, that was Siri. I was asking Siri, and it
Yeah.
was really fast. Like, that's how fast it was.
Ask her
Hey.
the calculation from miles to or from kilometers to miles.
That's why I just. Oh, what is the
that kind of-
calculation from miles?
I'm pretty sure you have it and you add the full and the
No,
half.
whatever you did was perfect because it worked. It was the same answer.
Yeah, for instance, so it's 63 miles, and you have that, and you have what, like 31. You have the 63 and the 1. No, it's off a little bit, but
Hey Siri.
Nothing beats Turkey Hill eggnog, though.
I
Are you
could get it up
drinking?
in Maryland. No, dude, Turkey Hill eggnog is the best eggnog on the planet. But this is Publix, and I gotta say, so just Elena, she goes, just going to the store. She's like, "Do you want anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, eggnog would be cool. It's seasoned." I'm pretty sure she said they have eggnog here. Do you want it? Because she saw it and she knows I like it. And so it was, it was MacArthur. It was okay. So she goes to the store. I'm like, all right, it's Publix. They got to have really good eggnog. And that's when she's like, do you want anything? I was like, yo, can you grab me some eggnog? She comes home with Publix eggnog. I'm like, uh-oh. And she knows, like, she knows I'm pretty particular with.
Did she get the small one?
No, she got the half gallon.
Half gallon? Yeah.
So
That's the small one. That's
the
small
half
one.
gallon,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it
small
comes in whatever. It comes in gallon, half gallon, or not gallon. It comes in half gallons and like quarts or whatever. So first thing I do, of course, I look at the fucking label and no artificial crap. Obviously preservatives. I mean, you're gonna put something in there to preserve it, whatever. But real sugar, not corn syrup, which is huge. And one thing I will say about Publix food, because our little girl loves applesauce, and we were, I gave her Mott's. She didn't like it when we lived up in Maryland. When we moved down here, I was like, let me try it again. I bought the Mott's, and she fucking loved it. So then I go to the grocery store to buy it again, and Publix applesauce is on sale. I'm like, let me read the back. And sure enough, once again, real sugar, not freaking corn syrup. The Mott's applesauce has corn syrup, so I got to give it to Publix for sure. The eggnog was freaking delicious. Doesn't taste synthetic at all. It's not as good as Turkey Hill's, but it's pretty damn good.
And their baked goods always made fresh.
Dude, baked goods.